Okay, remember my last video about how I was so happy and everything was just so great and yay for me. Yeah, remind me never to ever say that again. Because I just jinxed myself, like, hardcore. I should have learned my lesson by now. I should not ever say that out loud. I can be happy, I should just never say it. Lesson learned. Anyway, here's the story. Remember T? The guy I was sort of seeing, kind of? Wasn't official or anything. Okay, his ex-girlfriend, we'll call her D, I'm actually friends with. Before T and I started hanging out, these letters are really getting confusing. So my friend Heather and I were hanging out with D at a bar one night. D had mentioned that she had broken up with T. I was like, oh, weird. Like, what happened? Yeah, just a little side note. Secretly, I always liked T, but he always had a girlfriend, or when he didn't, I had a boyfriend, so I don't know, the opportunity just never happened. But no, the reason why she said they broke up was because he tried to kill himself because she didn't want to go out with him anymore. Or she said that there was problems or something. I don't remember the specifics, but she said that he tried cutting his wrists. Like, I've known T for, like, since I was 16, and he just never seemed like that kind of person, so I was like, wow, you know, he must have changed. And I thought maybe something terrible happened in his life that made him just completely crazy all of a sudden. So yeah, I was a little worried. After that, you know, I actually started seeing T around town and everything when I would go out with my friends, and so that's how we started hanging out. One night I asked him, I was really worried because, like, you know, my history with people trying to kill themselves. I don't know, I guess I just didn't want to get too involved with someone who's crazy. So I wanted to find out if it was true. So I confronted him about that, and I was like, you know, I heard this, and I am really worried, and I was just wondering, like, what's going on. I told him that I'd heard that he cut his wrist. So he just kind of, you know, did one of these, and I was like, there's no marks. Like, what do you mean? And he's like, Sarah, I never tried to cut my wrist. I don't know where you heard this. He said, like, who would tell you that? And I said, well, you know, D? And he was just completely, like, amazed that she would say something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm a little confused as well. Yeah, so we hung out a lot, had a lot of fun. It was like, he's just an awesome person. We laughed and he made me smile and stuff, so. And all of a sudden one day he started acting really weird. And then really pissed off. What? I had no idea what was going on. I was like, I was giving him space. I was like, you know what, just, you can go be pissed off about it. I have no idea what you're pissed off about, but I'm just gonna leave you alone. I got a text message yesterday at work saying, he said Newton's law of physics or something, like everything you do has a reaction and everything you say has an effect on people or something. I don't remember exactly the rest of it. It was like 3 texts long, and I was really confused, and I was like, I wrote him back, I was like, what are you talking about? I was really confused. I was like, is this why you're upset with me? I really don't know what you're talking about. And he was like, I don't know why you would try to ruin one of the most important friendships in my life. Like, seriously? What are you talking about? Like, it kind of like clicked. I was like, friendships. You're friends with D. Are you talking about D? Like, and I asked him that, and I was like, is this all about, like, what D told me? And he said that he always has his way of finding out the truth. And I was like, what are you, like, what truth? I told you the truth. Apparently D told him that I was full of shit, and that she never said any of that. Which is bullshit. Why the hell would I make that up? I don't. I've been around death. I've been around people trying to kill themselves, if you hadn't realized from previous posts. That's not something I fuck around with. I was really hurt that he would think that I would lie about that. But at the same time, I understood that he would believe her over me. I mean, I tried like an idiot. I don't know, I was like, you can talk to Heather. She was there. Dee told her too. I don't know. He said that he wouldn't believe Heather either. Even though Heather was a complete, like, middle ground. She had no reason. I had no reason to lie to him. I had no reason to just, like, make that up. I don't make up shit. Like, why would I do that? I've been lied to so many times in my life. I hate liars and being lied to. but I don't think he knew me well enough to realize that. So, T is pissed off at me, and I am just really hurt. I'm notorious for screwing up relationships and friendships and any kind of ships. But, you know, fuck it. If he's not gonna believe me, then why should I try?